Hello. I hope y'all are doing well today. We're playing some more Metroid Prime Remastered once again. I don't really know how long I'm going to be playing it for. I'll probably play at a certain point. I'll play the rest on my own. But, excuse me, I still had another topic I felt like I could bring out of this. Because it's something I feel like the Metroid Prime games do really well with. And that's about 2D Metroid and 3D Metroid. We got a lot of new stuff last time. Let's look really quick. Character gallery. We got the ship. And geez, Samus. Morph ball bomb, or just morph ball, and then we had the turn. I missed something. I know I did, because I did. But that's okay. We'll see if I come back to it at another time. Soundtrack will just go over another time. But again, I hope you guys are doing well. Also, what is your favorite? Do you tend to like 2D over 3D? I feel like 3D has a lot to bring to the table. I feel that since 2D was kind of first, and that's just what everyone remembers and knows and loves, including me, that was the first thing I knew was 2D Metroid and original Metroid, in the form of an original Metroid. But I feel like having it in 3D gives it a whole other plane. I guess, pun intended, I guess, with the 3D. And I think that that's really cool. It is definitely pretty cool. That was pretty loud, wasn't it? Sorry, hold on. I'm using motion again this time. If it gets pretty loud again, I'll try to adjust it, but usually it's just a lot of ambient noises. Let me look and see how far it goes. We can stand to turn it down a little bit. Sorry if that was the case last time. I was not sure. Oh, I pressed something over here when I didn't need to. Hopefully that didn't change anything. But when it comes to 3D Metroid, the thing that I appreciated about it the most is that the immersion is very much more apparent. Oh, don't come at me. No. Yeah, we know what we're doing. We know. Also, again, if it's too loud for you guys, let me know. It's not, of course, loud for me. I wouldn't know what you guys are hearing. I can only guess what you guys are hearing. But I think I needed to go back through here for some reason. We could do something else, because I was there for a reason. I came back to get a save point because we went there. That's a true statement. And I wonder if we could go in there. We have morph ball, so we could, but do we have morph ball bombs? That is a good question. Let me look. I do, so that is where we're going. Dang, this ball is big as heck. That's like a whole half of Samus right there. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It makes sense. Let me see, where are we? We have to go, yeah. Now, I appreciate the 3D experience of Metroid because, oh lord, can I get them? Can I? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And we have the charge shot, so very good. Alright. I don't think there was anything else in here I had to scan. Or that I wanted to scan. I get the idea of people feeling compelled to scan and they don't like that because it breaks the pace. But I enjoy the 3D experience because of its immersion. That was something I also enjoy about 2D, because there were a couple of different factors which Actually, they'll be a tad bit touched on in the videos, and I think one video in particular will be touched on in this way. Okay, try to dodge, 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 dodge. Ooh, close. No, guys, hold on, hold on. All right. And missiles, making sure you stay on your tippy toes. I missed, but that's okay. Oh, oops, wrong button. Oh, that's also the same button. How do I... There we go. Very good. Anything else? Blast trauma. How unfortunate. Alright. So we just came here for a missile upgrade. Cool, cool, cool. We could use as many as possible, because I would like that. But then again, we have this one thing. We have this thing happen again. Almost every time we go to a place, which I just don't remember happening a whole lot in 2D Metroid. Actually, I guess we could go ahead and talk about that at some point. I'll try to remember, but once I flesh out the statement about the immersion. I thought immersion was pretty prevalent in 2D as well, and there's a lot of different ways that they could show that. There was a lot of different ways that that could be shown. Goodness! Quite a few. And one of those has to be like, you know, the environments, the music, right? Music is pretty much a given in any game, because it basically lays the pace for the game, and that goes as far back as just games being a thing. No! Oh wow, okay, I see you guys. I see. Music is such a big thing, because it sets the pace, the atmosphere, but also the visuals. Like, I think about Super Metroid a lot in that regard, because Super Metroid does a lot for that. Back then, the pixels looking super nice. Regular Metroid maybe not as much, because you kind of get lost and the environments look the same, but it still has that dreary look and feel of how maybe they wanted you to feel in regards to the deep darkness of Metroid, the original. But yeah, I can also go here now, I think. But Metroid and the 2D games had immersion coming from the music, the visuals, and this goes for a lot of crossover will be between all of them, of course, because that goes already, like, music and visuals go for this as well. It's not, oh lord, step back guys, we don't need anything going on here, guys, hold on. Ah, shoot. I mentioned this last time, but I do appreciate the power of being able to stay still. Okay, there's so many of you guys. Just hold on. Let me grab. Incoming scan. They're trying to help me now. Thank you. I appreciate you. It seems I don't know how often it was back then in the original. Oh, really? Finjana drifts. Okay. Sure. Understood. But we'll go here first since we're here, but I didn't expect to have to go through... I probably said that the previous time I played it, like a couple of years ago. I probably said the same exact thing at that point.
Recording to lobby.
Let me see. And this is the door. I don't think I got them all. I don't remember how many I might have gotten. But yeah, there's a lot of crossover when it comes to talking about the music and visuals. It's the same, but how you do it is very much important. Is that just one? How many? Oh, it just says that's how many that needs to be. So I haven't gotten any? I swear I got some. But, another way that appeals to the immersion when it comes to the 2D games, one thing in particular that stood out to me was how they made you move and everything, and they had to also, that kind of led into character as well. Like Samus, she just doing her thing, and you know she's a competent person, and and you feel that way when you're her, though at first you kind of feel a little vulnerable because of the fact that I did scan it before, but maybe I have to scan it all within the same time period that I'm here. But you feel like Samus, and at first you do feel kind of squishy, but even though you do feel that way, and you're made to feel that way, it shows something about her for getting her butt kicked and going right back into the action of things. And for a lot of people, Super Metroid was the first one they played. And as far as there being a lot more characterization and characterization and story. Yes, open up to thine. Open up to me. And then we have another obstruction. Oh Lord. This thing makes you, I really need to kind of go back and see how often Super Metroid goes about you going back and forth. I feel like Prime 2, which I would not have that strong of a basis for, like, as far as like relevancy in my brain, I have to play it again because I've played this more recently than I've played Prime 2, but I enjoyed how Prime 2 did their little search hunts and stuff like that. And I don't feel like Sandstone. They didn't tell me anything. Alright, cool. So, okay, very good. Brittle, like sandpaper. Alright, cool. Music has died down a little bit. Ooh. Oh, really? Is this true? Is this a true statement? I'm not prepared. But let me finish my thought before I go in there. But, I don't think we're ready for this, are we not? Is this not the spider ball? You have to do some spider... Maybe not. Maybe this is where I get the spider ball. I do not know. But there are the... Oh, crap. No! Ooh, look at that greenery. Solar panels, or at least looking like solar. Oh, I guess they really are. I didn't think about it, but you know. Give them that energy. The greenhouse has been destroyed, but now you are back in action. Let me scan it. Ooh. Flagra? This mutant plant is a source of toxic water. Oh. Growth cycle has been radically accelerated as a result. It requires near consistent exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flagra's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unsupported and vulnerable, however. Exploit this flaw when possible, since concentrated weapon fire can daze it for short periods. Okay, I see. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I understand. Flagra. Oh, I still couldn't dodge that. Are you kind of just kidding about that, or can daze it apparently? So what does that open up for me? Okay, let's just move along really quick. I forget what I have to do, so I apologize. Give me a little bit. I'm definitely not someone who plays this so many times in a given year. I know I have to deactivate the oh, that's probably like what I just need to be aiming for then. Like I need to get those solar panels down. Somehow. Or maybe I just have to damage it right now. It's for now I need to damage it until it goes to a next phase. Huh. I thought that they want you to just stand there that whole time. I honestly don't remember fighting this boss the previous year or so that I played. Almost got too close to that. Shoot. Let's find some other things to talk about. Sorry. Fills the narrow drainage channel, and analysis indicates that central nervous system is located at the base of this structure. I felt like that was the case. Let's see, are there any places for which we need to do stuff? Oh, see, they're right here. Oh, Lord. Darn it. I knew it. I don't know how that works, because you saw what that looked like. Like, they can't take too much heat, or maybe just not heat in general as far as like solar and all of that. Now 2 is on. I don't know why I didn't think about how most of them aren't pointing towards it. They did only show me 1. It's a process, you know. okay? That's fine. It's fine and all. Just know that I have to get there eventually. I don't really know how to dodge that, to be honest. I'm over here doing too much. Goodness. Sliddy. I guess we could even talk about stuff like this, like having a Metroid boss fight in 3D is so interesting. Like, again, they offer different forms of okay. I still don't know how to dodge. I'll try to get away. All right, let's go. Do. Stop. What is he? No! He did it, didn't he? Shut up. Yeah. Shut up. Don't be like that. Thought maybe they came back down on their own, but no. That's such a cool, nice touch. Good gracious. The bouncing. That's such a nice touch. But there's something to be said about fighting a boss in 3D Metroid. Again, it appeals to it focuses on other ways of immersion. Just neither is wrong. I like both. I wonder, of course, I'm probably like most people in the past who were exposed to 2D first. It's just what we know, and of course, I feel like always like 2D compared to 3D more, because that's just what we know. It's nice, it's cool, but I appreciate both in whatever aspect that may be. No, don't do that. No. Shoot, I'm touching stuff I don't need to be. Shut up. Alright, hurry. We got this. He's still recovering. I got you. Darn. Alright, cool. Hurry. Sebas! Yay! We did it. And 2 health bars later, but I was just being reckless. I think I am more reckless when it comes to 3D though, but maybe that's like a different thing. Yay! Clear liaison water. We can drink it now. Samus, go ahead, take off your helmet. You should be able to do that really quick. Get a little refresher in there. Ooh, there we go. So that means we get the chance to go there. Now, they did not push me in this direction. They actually pushed me to Fendrana Drifts, though Fendrana Drifts, I do think I have to get there by means of Magma Caverns. So it's interesting that they sent me that way when I can't go there yet. But that's just an observation. Look at this. Look at us, big boy, shoulders back. Samus! How do you feel to be back in action with them big broads? How do you feel? I know we feel pretty good over in these parts. Thank you. There was something out here, right? I think it was just like probably some energy and stuff. They kept that way blocked off. That's pretty neat. I don't want you going back that way because it's good that you go this way. Ooh. Hey Shin, how you doing? Just some more Metroid Prime Remastered. Again, I don't really know if I'm gonna do this whole thing here because this channel isn't really about the playthrough. Help, Samus. Help, my gosh, help. Okay, because this channel isn't necessarily about really about the playthroughs. It's mostly the scripts. Though I know Twitch doesn't really know that because Twitch just sees I stream, not necessarily the channel. But we're still discussing different aspects about Metroid. Today I was mostly talking about 2D Metroid versus 3D Metroid and why people might prefer one over the other. I know people like me and you and people who came across 2D Metroid first more likely to enjoy the 2D Metroid experience more just because it's nostalgic. That's what it was first, and it's cool. But I appreciate what the Prime games have brought to the table in regards to this is a big boy drop. I feel like there's something in here behind me. What, you guys are getting in the whole way? Right whenever I'd shoot? Also, thank you. It was a good game. Good game. It was good. And coordinate. No. Alright, we can't do these just yet, but I don't know what is. Maybe super missiles or something else.
Recording to logbook.
But I do appreciate how I can't go back through there. I do appreciate what Metroid Prime can do in regards to the immersion aspect of it. It has to approach it in a different way. Of course it does, because it's a 3D game. And I talked about how I like how 2D Metroid does immersion, and a lot of games and most games are going to have a crossover aspect when it comes to immersion. And I think that immersion is for me is one of the biggest things when it comes to games, and Super Metroid was a great example because it had a lot of things. So of course there's the music, because the music for any game sets the pace and atmosphere of it, and then there's also the visuals, and both of those already have crossovers for Prime in most games. So there's that, but they still have to, I guess, go about it in a different way. But it also just depends on the feel that they want to give when it comes to the music and visuals. So every game is going to be different in that aspect. But aside from that, I was thinking about how I enjoyed Super Metroid because of how they made you control Samus, and it was realistic to what she was doing. So that was like a part of what added to immersion, or what played a part in it. And then you have like also her character. So her character, of course, at first you seem super squishy. You get beat up by Ridley, but she goes back in there anyway. And that just tells you something about her. And then as you get stronger, you feel stronger because of your abilities enhancing, and like everything down to her demeanor and how she presents herself, how she's going through it all very confidently, adds to the immersion. That part I don't know as much as how much we can, that type of immersion. I don't know how much of that we get from the Prime games, because I don't necessarily feel much in that regards to her character and how she presents herself, because we see her in first person. So we don't know, or at least like that part isn't necessarily explored because we are in first person. The immersion part comes from actually the first person part of that experience, which I think is pretty interesting. So I think in that way, it's like most games have, every game has some aspect of immersion. Because they kind of have to. Some games, again, don't do it that well, but it's mostly because games at their core have these basic concepts, like they have to have visuals, they have to have music. Those are like the very base. But then there are other things that pertain to the feel in different ways, like how it feels to play it, the character themselves, who are you and why are you doing it. Those things are kind of extra because not every game needs that. But even like fighting games, for instance, have the feel when it comes to the physical aspect and how they play. And you're not looking through their eyes, but the way that they play has something to do with how you play. Because like their style is represented very much through their moveset and things like that, which makes them desirable in that way. And then there's their aesthetic and style in that way. Fighting games don't have as much immersion, in my opinion, though, in that case, because it's a fighting game and that it's like different. That's tailoring towards a different audience. I know that there's something here because I remembered. I think it's like a secret, but that's like, I think something they won't let us get right now. I remember towards the end of my last gameplay, I had to do something about this. At least in a similar vein. But anyways, yeah, I got into Metroid heavily around the time Prime and Fusion came out. I had known of the series before that. Oh, so it's a little bit different for you. I came across Metroid, the first game, first, and though it wasn't anything like crazy, it was still kind of like spooky to me as a kid. But Super Metroid is the one I fully remember very much vividly, and it had a much more profound effect on me than the original Metroid. But that's cool. Fusion is such an interesting one to get into first, because it's a lot more linear than the others, but I appreciated that about it. All of them are pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Golden Chip Animation? I hope you're doing well today. We're just playing a little Metroid Prime, and we're kind of talking about 2D versus 3D and what people appreciate about it compared to the others, and like what people consider to be better. I forgot. I don't necessarily have a preference. Go. I mean, I do have a preference. I like 2D more because that's just what I grew up with, but I still appreciate what 3D brings to the table. Is basically what we were talking about, the base elements of video games and how that contributes, like music and visuals. That's like a lot of the core of any entry into immersion, though immersion isn't the most like important thing to everyone, but it is for me. Let's design the coolest power suit and make the whole game in first person Nintendo. I came to eventually appreciate Super Metroid OGs much more, but I enjoyed Prime and Fusion. Yeah, those are really nice. I like Prime. I like all of them. I don't really dislike any of them. Even Other M. I thought the story was just hilarious. Me and my brother played it together, but I still enjoyed even though it was still kind of like, they kind of copied Metroid Fusion when it came to the looks of it and like the setting. It was very similar to Metroid Fusion. It's very similar, but I still enjoyed, even though today it probably doesn't age as well, but the graphics were nice back then, and I appreciated the 3D environment, and also over the shoulder, sort of. It was not really over the shoulder, it was more like you see the whole thing from the top. Yeah, Other M was funny to play. It was still fun too. I had a lot of tolerance as a child. I could play a lot of stuff and it not really bother me that much, which is also why I like Sonic 06, even like mostly because I didn't run into the same bugs as other people did, but I appreciate it for other reasons, because again, immersion is where it gets me. I was already invested in Sonic, and they had like the characters and their paths converged, and I love the settings of a lot of the places. So if they can do that for me, usually you already have me hooked if you can immerse me in other ways aside from the gameplay. Gameplay is still important, and I appreciate having nice controls, but I guess for me they can have their place, because I also really like fighting games and challenge games, but those are outside of the realm of immersion for me. So gameplay isn't always a factor for me, but I still appreciate some really good gameplay. So I don't know if you guys have played Spark before. I have a video on my channel, on this channel, about it a little bit, going into like some of my first experiences with it. That has a wonderful feeling gameplay, and even though the story is just super basic, they still get me hooked with the gameplay, but also they have me immersed in the sense of like how we interact in the environment and things of that sort. Everyone likes games for different reasons, which I think that's why it's pretty brilliant. Or I guess humans in general, I guess, are pretty brilliant that way. Not everyone likes the same stuff, so it's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't mind those games as a kid either. Yeah. It's all good stuff, and for different reasons. Though now we have Project 06 today, so none of that really matters. We have the best of all the worlds that we could have as far as like gameplay. But then we still get to enjoy the environments that's like Sega made with those. Where's the save point? Because I actually have to stop. I ended up playing. I ended up underestimating how much time it would take me to get ready for the stream. So I am late in that regard. Probably a secret in here. But I'm not. I don't remember if bomb bouncing is a thing here. Was this where I was supposed to go? Darn, my throat is... I guess I'm getting to talking too much. Oh yeah, this is where they wanted me to go. If I came across a save point, I missed it. Oh, never mind. I must have just not checked the time, because I remember going to this one. Let's just find a save point and try to get there. There's also mods to make Other M more of a Metroid-like game. Also, where are the... never mind. I think the chat comes up on the right-hand side. I'm over here thinking that maybe I didn't actually realize where I was going to put them, and I messed up, because this is the first... I wasn't gonna do the PNG for this channel, but I decided to just go ahead and do the PNG for this channel, because I'm never really gonna show my face on this channel except for through the main videos, through like little skits. So I guess I should still have it. I don't know. I wasn't sure. I couldn't decide. Oh, that was the last of the water. I have to get another bottle. Okay, there we are. Boom, boom. All right. Gusty, busty. Busting on through. Save. I know there's a save in here, probably at the very bottom. I feel like I spent a lot of time in here. We love this place. This is my safe haven, almost, sort of. when I was younger, I was still super afraid of Metroid, which is something that that will be in one of the 4 videos for the next season of videos of which the topic is Metroid. The next 4 episodes are about that, and one of those videos will be talking about that. But Phaedrona Drifts was my safe haven, though sad to leave from. Okay, well, I do gotta go and start making dinner for myself. Did you hear that humming by the rock? No, but I will go and search for it here in a little bit. Next time I will. I was trying to get to the save really quickly because I have to get going and make dinner. So I wasn't really concerned. But thank you for telling me, because then I'll remember next time. But let me see if anyone's streaming. And I can send you guys over really quick, and you guys can just pop in and say hello and leave if you don't have time to stay, which is fine. And let's take a good look. Let's get pass. Yeah, we'll raid pass. Playing Donkey Kong Country. I haven't been able to raid him in a long time, so let's go ahead and do that really quick. And I'll send the link over in the YouTube as well for those of you who happen to be watching. Gosh, Lord. But they're playing Donkey Kong Country. They play a lot of variety, but if that's the vibe that you guys have, then it looks like they're probably starting pretty soon, though, too. Look at the Sonic Advance PNGs. We love it, we love it, we love it. Very good. But they're going to be getting started soon, it seems like, so that'll be cool. Alright, we're sending over the raid now, but definitely you guys make sure you take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time.